You're 40 of the best teams in Canada going head-to-head right now on the best smallmouth body of water in Canada. It's going to be crazy out there.
It's a very tight race no matter which way you look at it right now. Anybody still out here still has a chance.
We need a big bag today to have a shot at all, so it's a classic, it's all or nothing. We're swinging for the fences.
There's so many great anglers here, so it's why we fish, it's why we come out here and compete. This is it for us, it's as good as it gets.
That's what we're talking about.
So we're here at day 2 of the Renegade Bass Tour Classic here on Lake St. Francis. Over 10 20-pound bags brought to scales. Mostly smallmouth yesterday. We expect the same today. The weather's a little bit better. No overnight crazy storms or anything rolled in on these guys, so the fishing's going to be as good or better than yesterday. Leading Carl Donnelly and Len Horbeck with 22.80. Those guys are pumped. Talked to them late last night. They're ready to go. Scott Leckie, Andy Kinster, Lenny DeVos, Jeff DeLodge, they're all in the mix. This is going to be tight.
A lot of great fishermen here. That's the challenge, right? So some of our spots, if we get company on them, that's going to be a lot of pressure on the fish, but we'll do the best we can.
Sitting in third, going into day 2, we're hoping for the best. If we can match or better our weight yesterday, I think we got a really good shot at winning this.
Deep bite looks like it's pretty good, and you know, you may be a little better shallow bite today. That's been tough all week, so I think you're going to probably need another 21 or 22 today. Hopefully it's us.
The teams are ready to blast off as their marshals are in their respective boats. To crown this year's Classic champs, it's do or die time.
We're going to get this started. There's not much else for me to say other than be mindful of each other, smile for the cameras, fish hard, sunscreen up, and we'll see you at 3 o'clock. So we're going to go 1 through 40, folks.
We're gonna go drag tubes, lose a bunch on the bottom, go retie, do it all over, gonna go catch fish.
We're gonna need about 23 pounds of fish, I'm guessing, to have a chance. Do we have that? I'm not sure, but we'll do our best.
We're just gonna do what we did yesterday, and we just need a couple 5s to change it for us in our bag, and then we'll be sitting pretty good.
We got a fair bit of deficit to make up. I think we're about 3.5, maybe all close to 4 pounds to make up, so we need a big bag today to have a shot at all. So it's a classic, it's all or nothing. So we're swinging for the fences.
Day 1 leaders Len Horbeck and Carl Donnelly are at their first spot, and they're not alone.
We had a lot of fun here yesterday. You can see all the guys that are at the top, same guys.
There was other people with us yesterday, but we seem to be getting a majority of the hits. So we think we found something that's special and working. Hopefully it's going to hold up today. Basically, we're using some Berkeley Gulp, the white swimming mullet, running 3/4 ounce drop shot weights to get down in the current. So hopefully it'll keep working today.
We missed a few decent fish yesterday, so I'm actually kind of happy about that because I conserved the areas a bit too. We left after we'd really, we knew we should leave a few for the next day. So we left those girls alone, and I think we got a pretty good chance at this, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah. pretty jacked up, full of emotion.
We've got 3 good spots to go to today, so hopefully they're still there. We're just looking at it as the fish are there. I mean, we'll control what we can control and deal with whatever pops up.
We feel if we match the weight that we did yesterday, we got a good shot.
That's what I was looking for yesterday that I couldn't get. Boom! I don't need a call clip for this girl. She's staying all day in the box. I usually do horrible, so this is all happening and it's too much for me to handle.
The sun that was forecasted finally came out, and it should give some teams a chance to get on better quality fish.
Yeah, we really had a nice start this morning. Yeah, I had a nice doubleheader right up hop. First 2 casts, him and me, a doubleheader, 3 and a 4. Unbelievable. We have never done that. Especially when you had a great day 1 and you're a little fired up and coffeeed up, and it's nice to kind of settle in and just, you don't have to panic as much. Catch a couple fish early like that and kind of settle this down a bit.
Andy Kinsler and Scott Leckie come into day 2 sitting in second place. Their intimate knowledge of this water is a definite advantage.
Today I think it's pretty straightforward. I heard Lenny Devo say it's all about the boats, so it's just a matter of 5 big bites today. So we're going to try and hit our best stuff and just hope we get bit, and hope when we do get bit, they're big bites.
We live here, so we've been fishing this for, I don't know, since I was a kid actually, so it's there's lots of places to go. It's just, where are they up and what are they using? The big fish live where we fish. You just have to get bit big to beat these guys, They're hard to beat. Yesterday we were fortunate. We got a big fish late and we upgraded, so that was a good cull for us, probably 2 pounds. So, we need to have that happen today.
Brian Pollock and Troy Breesy started day 2 in 5th place. And with a lot of experience and ability fishing deepwater smallmouth, panic isn't something that plagues this team.
Everything's about the same as how we started yesterday with a bunch of small fish, and that's how it went again today, so we aren't panicking or anything, that's for sure. Today will just get better, I know. Let's go. Good. We feel pretty good today. We're able to leave some fish for today, so that's obviously a good thing. We like a bit later bites, so we aren't expecting anything until a bit later.
There we go. Really good.
Bobby Jordan and Stefan Wennick had a tough morning finding the bigger fish they need. The sun is finally out, and they're looking to have a better afternoon.
Right here. Come on. How's it feel? Oh, it's a giant. Grab that great one. We just called 2 pounds. That's my personal best. I just caught my personal best smallie.
This year's Team of the Year, Lenny DeVos and Jeff Delage, have had a dream season. After day one of the Classic, their dream continues as they're sitting in second place. And the scary part for the other teams is that they have no intention of taking their foot off the throttle.
Our day started off a little bit slow. As yesterday it was a little bit quicker for a couple key fish real fast in the morning, but today we just picked away. We had to scramble. We ran around a lot more today than we did yesterday. Picked up a nice fish here, a nice fish there. Got a really good one on a drift that we're just hoping for a good one, and it paid off. But I would have to say it was more of a scramble day compared to yesterday.
Contrary to conventional thought that the good bite is coming from the shallows, JC Goulet and Maxime Gilbert have dialed in the deep, and it's working. Sitting in fourth after day one, this team continues to be a threat.
We have 5 and 2, 4 on the boat, 2, 3.5. And we have to call our 3.5 for like 2 6-pounder. Will be nice. Yesterday we begin shallow and we're going deep after that. So we left the shallow this morning. But for sure, in about an hour and a half, we'll go do something. Yesterday the shallow was not good at all. If you have any bite. And in practice, our good ones were in shallow water. So maybe we'll just secure a 20-21 pound, and after we'll go maybe chase some bigger ones on shallow water.
I don't know if we're gonna do all our spots that we saw in practice, but we're gonna do a lot of run of milk trail to be sure that maybe. But I think we need 1 or 2 big kicker instead of what we see yesterday to maybe win the Classic. I don't think with the fish that we got all in deep that you can win deep. I think you can win a Classic if you go deep and you add to that a big or 2 kicker going from shallow. I think so.
Checking in on Pete and Paolo in the afternoon, it seems to be their day. Each spot they visit seems to be paying off.
I feel pretty good because a lot of the areas we fished yesterday, we left fish there. And we know that there's at least 3 or 4 spots we can go back and, get a quick limit and then start building up from there. This is my partner's first time in the Classic, so he was a little edgy yesterday. So, being able to put fish in the boat quickly and then just start calling up from there was something that was really positive. So we're going to try to keep that momentum going, and hopefully those fish are still in those same areas. If not, we have other stuff to go to, but pretty excited to be in this spot, 6th place against guys like this. So it's up to us now to pull it off.
Drop shot is king today.
Can't get him to eat, can't get him to do anything. Oh yeah. Well, that was gonna help us.
If you're wondering why this boat's sitting here, that's the grand prize for our winners today. 65,000 plus Ranger boat, provided by Ranger Boats, Evinrude, and Orleans Boat World. So it's a 2-day cumulative wait. We spent the day out on the water following guys around. It was a little tougher today, but I did see some big fish.
We needed a big bag today, so we went looking for largemouth, and that was an epic fail. It was probably about midday before we found some fish, and the last hour and a half, we probably called 5 fish again this afternoon.
Today was way better than yesterday. We did something a little bit different and got into some really nice fish. Got a couple 4.5s really early. I lost a few good ones, but we ended up getting just over 20 pounds.
We stuck to the deep plan, and I think we bettered our weight from yesterday, so we're happy with it. Caught lots of fish. Might have one, we think maybe pushing 6, but we didn't actually weigh it.
We have a big fish to weigh. Whoa, 6-pounder. 604. 604.
Thanks to their big fish, Chris and Kevin would take over the lead with their 21.51 pound bag. Other teams would need a few kickers in order to knock them out of the top spot.
We had a good bag by 7:45. We kept grinding it out until the end of the day and got our kicker with about 15 minutes left in the day.
Better than yesterday. We're smiling. Went for the bigger fish. We had to. Small fish aren't going to get you anywhere here.
Many of the top teams are bagging fish that the St. Lawrence is known for, but not all of the teams are happy with their performance.
Started good. I don't know, we got some fish, but we never got a big bite we were looking for. We got good average fish, better average fish than yesterday, but no 5-pounders. So we'll probably have it close to yesterday, maybe a little bit more. So we're playing, but definitely don't see any new boat in our future.
In this top 10, we've got 5 teams that have won a classic before with us. It's going to be interesting, and it's going to be tight. Team 10, Clancy Mulvihill and Jeff List, we had 20.01 yesterday. Did you whack them today, boys?
Yeah, really good day. Probably need another fish in that box, but we did have a good day. Had a fun day.
Team 10's 22.35 pound bag would place them in the winner's boat and set the bar for the remaining 9 teams. Steve Barnett and Jack Levert would hit the stage with some impressive fish, but they were ultimately disappointed.
We got a decent bag, but just we had our massive chance today. But we got an okay bag.
Jason Kluver and Dave Roy changed strategies and rolled the dice on the shallows, costing them a top 10 finish.
So I saw you getting towed in. That's not cool, but how's it? I heard your day was okay other than that.
Bobby Jordan and Stefan Wennick lost some key fish that could have helped today, but Stefan still had plenty to celebrate.
Beauty. Great fishing, guys. Great weekend.
My personal best.
Paolo Ciccarelli and Pete McCormick had their all-time best performance on Lake St. Francis on day 2 of the Classic.
You okay, man?
I can't breathe.
Paulo's vibrating. Boom! There we go.
Paolo's first time in the Classic would be rewarded with a 21.93 pound bag that would place them in the hot seat.
And to give you a little preview, boys, I heard from behind the stage, it's going to be close.
Brian and Troy were depending on a strong afternoon bite that paid off for them on day one. Fortunately for Pete and Paolo, it didn't pan out.
1887.
JC Goulet and Maxime Gilbert would also fail to find the shallow kickers they were looking for.
This is going to be tight. Ooh. 1993, just under. Paolo's heart just skipped a beat.
It's going to be really close. We said all day we need one more big one. We got a big one, and then, an hour left. We're like, I think we need one more, and I'm hoping that's not the case. No offense, Paolo and Pete, but I hope we're okay here. I'm pretty nervous right now.
We need 20:48 for Lenny and Jeff to take the lead. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
20:94. Have a seat. 2 teams to go. A threat. If I had to pick a team to really be worried about today, it would have been you guys. So
we had a great day yesterday. We caught a great fish late that really gave us a big bag. And today we had an unbelievable start. Doubleheader first thing in the morning. It was awesome. We just didn't have a finish today that we could have hoped for. So I don't even know. Just weigh the darn thing.
Just weigh the darn thing. 20:67 to take the lead. Oh, there we go. I'm getting out of the way. And we're down to our last team, Len Horbick and Carl Donnelly. A little tougher day.
Definitely a tougher day. We struggled a bit. I mean, we caught lots of fish. So you can't complain that way, but we just couldn't get the size right.
We need 21:33 to take the lead from Scott and Andy. 19:38, guys. There's your 2017 Renegade Bass Tour Classic champions, Andy Kitzler and Scott Leckie. Outstanding fishing, guys.
Today we had a great morning, just an awesome morning. And we really felt, really put us at ease, and we really fished properly today, nice and slow, took our time, but we just didn't get bit this afternoon, and I think that
we
really
had a
threw
chance.
us
We
for a loop.
lost 2 nice fish, but I lost a nice fish, like a 450, and he lost. We never saw his, but it dug deep and wouldn't come up, and it just. So we were really disappointed, but it worked out.
It's so great to, especially on our home water where we struggled a little bit this year. It was really nice to put 2 good days together.
There's a lot of ups and downs in tournament fishing, but the ups really make up for the downs.
Yeah, absolutely.